What up, y'all? This is D-Dog Walker. You guys ever wondered how to make a cereal bar before? No? Well, I'm going to show you guys how to make one anyway. So stick around and find out how. By the way, I have no idea how to make one. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is cereal. Alright, so the next ingredient you're going to need is... Shoot. What is it? I don't know. How do you actually make the cereal stick together? You know what I mean? Oh, you know what that stuff is? What is that? I mean, I know it's white. So, I got it. It's glue. We're gonna need some glue. Alright, now that we got our glue, now we're ready to start assembling our cereal bar. Let's get to work. Alright, so what you're gonna wanna do is just to start kind of placing them all down right here in a little row. So I'm gonna put about 4 right here. And I'm just gonna keep stacking them on top of each other. Just like this. I know it seems like a slow and tedious process, but you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes masterpieces take a long time to make. Makes me wonder how they mass produce these cereal bars. I don't know, they must be running some kind of sweatshops. Anyway, so far it's looking pretty good. Just keep chipping away at it, one Cheerio at a time. Alright, so let's just whip out the glue here. Let's get to business. Just kind of swirl it across like that. That way it can get all of the Cheerios, so that we can have maximum stickage. Look at that, that's looking appetizing already. So now we want to start putting our second layer on. Now we just kind of start stacking them, just like this. One Cheerio at a time. I gotta kind of hurry up because, you know, it's gonna dry pretty soon. This is one of those cases where slow and steady does not necessarily win the race. I just kind of botched up this one. This is a very delicate procedure, guys. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh, this is already going south. That's why you have to be very meticulous and pay a lot of attention to detail. I already botched this up. But, you know, we're gonna salvage as much as we can. Gotta make this good. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna start piling these on however I want. Once again, I don't know how the kids in the sweatshops can deal with this kind of labor, because this is frustrating. I don't need this in my life. So in the future, kids, you know, just buy your own cereal bars from the store. This kind of labor is not worth it. They should be charging a lot more for these things. This should be a treat that is only available to royalty, kings and such, presidents, emperors. I'm not even getting paid to do this. I'm just doing this out of the goodness of my heart. Let's get a little bit more glue in there. There we go. Now these are gonna stick real good. Alright guys, so I finally have the cereal bar completed. It's all assembled. So now we just want to wait for it to dry. Alright guys, so here's the finished product to my cereal bar. I can't really get it out the box though because it's kind of stuck. Also, it's kind of mushy and soggy. But you know, I think it's still good for eating though, so it's still gonna taste good, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and take a bite, shall we? Give it a try. Yeah, don't try this, kids. This doesn't taste good at all. So, sorry this little experiment didn't turn out the way I was planning to. Kinda misled you guys, made you believe some things that weren't actually true. But I think we all learned a valuable lesson today. It's not good to eat glue. You know, for future reference, you know, don't be gluing food together and eating it. It's not good, alright? And also, you know, make sure to leave this kind of thing to the professional. You know, those kids working in the sweatshops, you know, they know what they're doing. They've been highly trained in this field. They're not messing around. We're just gonna go ahead and leave it to them, because they obviously know what they're doing. Alright, that's all I got for you. Thanks for tuning in.